In the narrow alleys of the Casbah, the ghosts of fallen empires linger in the cracks of chapped walls, whispering tales of rise and fall. Rooted in antiquity, molded by centuries of upheaval, the Casbah aspires to peaceful times and strives to rebuild itself one stone at a time. I mean, it looks like it's going to collapse on top of you. Surprisingly, there's a really nice breeze.
The house.
Oh, the house that where we going? Al Mahroussa. This is the reception, and we're gonna have, I don't know, some snacks or coffee, and then from here we'll go to the heart of the Casbah. I kind of like this format. Looks like a very nice couscous.
No, but pas couscous, rechta.
Oh, rechta. Okay, that's different. Like, looks like vermicelli. It's not.
Bah oui, c'est vrai.
Voilà, parfait.
Spécial il fait tout, lui. Moi, je parle pas El Malik. Je parle de non El Malik.
On vient dans un aspect architectural. L'architecture typique à la Médina del
ساكن هنا انت يا ها وش اسمك كيف اسمك وش اسمك ادم والله ريال مدريد ولا برشلونة ها ريال مدريد. Yeah, see, that's the Casbah for me. It's all in these narrow little alleys. The French people had a hard time, basically dislodging the freedom fighters from this area. It was almost like an autonomous zone. Oh, wait. There's soccer. Gotta have soccer balls somewhere. That's how you learn soccer, right here. Right there. Yeah. Faut qu'il y ait du ballon. Apparently, in these sections that haven't been renovated, they're occupied, but they're occupied by squatters. Be like this one; it's not even completely locked. And I think what the plan is to relocate them at some point. They're not particularly attached to the Casbah. They just need a place to stay. And once the renovations are complete, then they're going to have to relocate. I told him that my son, Adam, wanted to know as much as he could about Ali Pointe. So I asked him, can you take us to the location where he was actually captured by the French, where they blew him up? He said, yep, absolutely. it turns out that this is not just a portrait of Ali. This is actually the exact location where he was blown up by the Le Général Massoud. But in addition to the 4 behind this wall who got blown up, 24 people, among whom 2 or 3 babies were killed. So this is really just a very emotional place for me anyway. And this is the actual house. This is the door. It has been restored somehow. So this is amazing. And I believe these are the 4 who were with Ali Lapointe. And there is the young kid that I was talking about. He looks like a very young man. They're immortalized. And I'll try to translate what's up there one day. Lots of projects, lots of stuff. And over there is the founder of the Medina, the Casbah and the Medina itself. So I'll have to look him up and see what the deal is. Comment il s'appelle le fondateur, Nafisa? Le fondateur de Medina.
Oh, j'ai oublié son nom.
Bologhine, يعطيك الصح يعطيك الصح. In the streets of the Casbah, the past lingers but does not burden. People go about their lives with quiet resilience, in step with the rhythm of changing times, grateful for the simple grace of living in freedom and dignity. Everywhere we went, street names whispered stories of martyrdom and sacrifice, yet the children played unburdened, by the heavy price paid for their freedom. A couple of kids were playing outside the Alila Pointe Museum. I asked them if they knew the history of Alila Pointe.
Réfléchis bien. 30 secondes. 30 secondes à partir de maintenant.
اللي يحب يخرج يخرج.
انت واش تواسي؟
أنا ما عنديش الأمان فيهم.
Take a listen to their response.
اسمع، تعرفوا التاريخ انتم تاع لا بوينت ولا ما تعرفوش؟
شوية, a little bit, was the response. And that suffices for now. They have ample time to discover how they became free citizens of a proud sovereign nation. At the end of the tour, as we were leaving the Casbah, two children were walking ahead of me, and I wondered, what will the Casbah look like when they turn my age? Will there even be a Casbah? The Ottoman Empire annexed and ruled Algeria for over 3 centuries. By the end of Ottoman rule and the start of French occupation in 1830, the Casbah had roughly 5,000 heritage structures. The structures included lavish palaces, houses with beautiful courtyards, hammams, mosques, and so on. A blend of Amazigh, Greco-Roman, Arab, and Ottoman architectures, representative of Algeria's diversified ethnic and cultural heritage. By the end of French occupation in 1962, over a period of 132 years, 3,000 heritage Casbah structures were demolished in order to make way for the new European-style Algiers. The demolition represented 60% loss of the Casbah's structural heritage. In 1992, 30 years after Algeria became independent, the Casbah was declared a protected UNESCO World Heritage Site. The structures were inventoried. About 700 were found to be critically dilapidated, 140 had already collapsed, and 1,700 had not yet been surveyed. By 2023, as more structures were surveyed, the dilapidated count grew to 920. The collapsed count jumped to 320, and 700 structures had yet to be surveyed. So, today, in the best case scenario, there is still the possibility to salvage about 1,620 structures, roughly 1/3 of the Casbah's structural heritage. Now that's a challenge worth taking on. And Haj Zubair knew that. He refused to let his beautiful home become a statistic in the column of collapsed structures. He poured his heart, his soul, and a lot of his own resources into renovating with meticulous attention to details one of the gems in the Casbah, Dar El Mahroussa, where we had our rishta at the start of this guided tour.
Non, rechta, pas couscous, rechta.
Rishta. The preservation of what's left of the Casbah requires substantial resources, passionate dedication, expert knowledge, sound management, and the unwavering commitment to preserve invaluable relics of our national identity. In spite of the challenges ahead, I remain hopeful that someday, from the top of her renovated citadel, the Casbah will cast over the Bay of Algiers the dazzling lights of her timeless splendor. Travelers will come from far away to stroll through the ancient alleys, where the ethos of a nation was shaped and the future is built one stone at a time.
People seem really determined to preserve a big part of their identity. And when you say Algiers in particular, you got to talk Casbah. So we are really at the heart of it all. So it is definitely the end of the tour. And it looks like the little kitty is absolutely exhausted. So we're going to call it a wrap. The Casbah tour is officially over. Now we're trying to find the car, so who knows?